champion. I'm a true champion. I'm a true champion.
Emergency Response Team's Infection Control Division. We are experts in biological remediation, using cutting-edge technology and scientifically proven methods. State-of-the-art disinfectants approved by the EPA for use against SARS-CoV-2. and highly trained technicians. We follow all CDC and WHO guidelines to prevent cross-contamination. We make your home or workplace as safe as possible when returning from the worldwide pandemic shutdown. Call us today and let us get you back to normal.
What is going on, everyone, in our Goon Squad, whoever's in the house watching with us?
What's up, Goon Squad?
Squad!
And everybody else that's watching. Hello, hello.
First off, it has been the longest short week I've ever had in my life.
It's not over yet.
I know.
It's okay though.
It's not okay.
It is.
It's never
not.
gonna end. This week is not okay.
Hey, but tomorrow, for some, it's payday.
Not for me.
For me, it is.
It is.
It's payday for me.
We get paid every week.
Do what?
We get paid every week.
Yeah, me too.
Well,
Chat's already on and popping.
good deal. Y'all drop where y'all are from if we don't know you and you're with the team. First off, let's do a little shout out. Our Patreons, our Goon Squad: Ron A., Josh Garrigus, Natasha Walden, Tyler Keys, Cody Morse, Jason Shepard, Dory Wheeler, Lou Kirk, Hannah Leanne, Janice Goodwin Foden, Sandy Hamilton, Aaron Bates, Melissa Groves, Lisa Utley, Tracy Sellers, Nicole Coco Tucker, Jen Stanley, and Crystal Brewer.
So there is a $20.
No, they had 5 and they ended up going to 25. So it just showed where they added the 20.
Oh.
We had another few, didn't we?
15.
Yeah.
Cool.
So shout out all of our goons on the Patreon.
Thank you, Goon Squad.
If you're not a part yet, come join. It's an awesome time. We had a great time last time.
Oh, I love that chat.
I did too. That was our first sole Patreon live stream. And I know when we got done, all of us were like,
That was
"God, that was
great.
so
That
much.
was a
It was
great-
so good just to be
great
normal,
stream. Unfiltered.
unfiltered." Yes.
Shane, Fallen Shadows Paranormal, shout out.
Did you ever share that teaser on the Patreon group?
I did.
You did?
Lots of people are excited.
Check
I
in.
did not catch the Ghost Nation. Did you guys?
Commentos.
I did not catch the Ghost Nation. I've been,
I've literally never watched Ghost Nation.
it's pretty good. I like it.
Feels like I've been working non-stop, so I didn't catch Ghost Nation either.
Yeah, I'll tell you what though, I'm excited to go back to Lynchburg Haunted Home. I was thinking about that earlier today. Man, I cannot wait to get back and investigate that place.
It's gonna be awesome.
July 11th.
What?
I don't even care about that place. I'm trying to get that barbecue sandwich.
I know it.
I'm trying to
Grilled
get
cheese
that
on
goes-
crack, that's what it
grilled
was,
cheese
right?
on crack.
But on the real, I am excited. That was a super fun place.
It was.
Not really looking forward to investigating somewhere in July with no heat or air.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Because it was really cold last time we were
Yeah.
there.
It wasn't super cold.
The hell it wasn't. We sat in the van with the heat on to warm up.
I didn't.
Yeah, everybody did for like a while.
Yeah.
Well, while we were waiting on them to get there, because we were all
Oh,
outside.
yeah. We were waiting on.
And we had, remember the base camp was the only one with the heaters in it? We had all the heaters going.
Yeah. Yeah, it was cold.
Wouldn't be the first time though.
It wasn't as cold as the Wilden trip that one time though. That was just.
Shout out
We-
on Melissa Grubbs over here.
Yes.
Coming out the hospital and jumping on.
Yeah, we're glad to see that
Oh,
you're
yeah.
you're on and popping. Glad to see you're out and well. So.
Yes, shout out Bethany and Candy. They've been killing it.
Lots and lots of cool stuff.
Super cool blog, by the way. And of course, I kind of give my wife the ideas for them, and she rewords them into something coherent. So it's been working out great. Dory shared the absolute crap out of that yesterday, and then now she's in sharing jail.
Old Facebook jail. Where I legit looked over here and read through Natasha's comment. All I saw was, I really enjoyed the Poon Squad only chat. I said,
Oh, that's OnlyFans.
That's only that's right. Big Peter 32. Big Peter Popper 32. Excuse me. It's been a while. Shane, you're an anniversary follower because you have been a follower for more than a year, I guess. Congratulations, Shane.
Let's hear some topics you guys want to talk about.
I think we should talk about.
Let's talk about it.
Sick of them cooling ass and them sweatsuits.
First off, without getting too political, I'm not going to go into detail on it, but y'all keep the family of Mr. Floyd in your thoughts and prayers. That was a very messed up situation. And I would also say the city of Minneapolis.
You ain't lying.
Yeah.
Yeah, Shane. I think once you go over a year, it gives you the anniversary. There was no sarcasm, Shane.
Wyatt hit me with a good topic, I think, that everyone in the chat can jump in with as well. How exactly he worded it, I might have to pull up, but
We're talking about hockey coming back.
why are certain people more prone to experience paranormal activity versus others who have never experienced the paranormal?
It's probably got a lot to do with being open-minded, honestly. If you grow up thinking a certain thing, it takes something drastic to really get you out of those set ways. So, but
Well,
if
it's
you-
also situations like I know of certain people I've talked to in the past that never believed in it, and boom, just right there in their face, and like,
Well, yeah, that's what I mean. Like, if it's something right there, of course. I mean, you almost have to.
yeah,
Like
but-
Ben's dad went through it on one of the events, and I know Garrigus is a non-believer, quote unquote. But like he said, it's because he's never experienced anything before. So I guess a lot of people want to see it to believe it.
definitely. It's there's times too where we'll go an investigation or two and not really have anything like super crazy happen, but and for some reason I always go back to like start doubting things, and then I'll hit the very next investigation and just have my mind blown by something. Janice is our newest Goon Squad member.
What's up, Janice?
What's up,
What's going on,
Janice?
Janice? Thanks for joining.
Thanks
Tracy,
for joining, Janice.
What is your infatuation with my nipples? You make that comment every week.
I feel like when they type it, they're like, "Man, I just not seen Matt White's nipples."
She can't give me grief about not finishing her job either. Because I went by like the next day and put them bitches down. I made them moldings down. That's what I meant to say.
Y'all,
Did
You
you have
said,
your
you
shirt
said
on?
he dropped them in the ditches.
Yes,
Did you have your shirt on?
I did.
Well, that's why.
Yeah.
y'all please share.
Shane.
Help us out greatly.
I've already shared to lots of groups and my personal page.
Yeah, what's y'all's thoughts on the why you think certain people experiences versus others, I guess? I know some, for my experience personally, I grew up in a house that had activity in it, and I think that's a lot of people's stance on it. I mean, the majority of them anyways, of people in the paranormal field have had an experience at home or very close to them.
I guess it definitely does have to do with the situation of the environment. If you, like you said, if you weren't familiar, weren't around that type of activity, and I think there's also a little bit of power of suggestion involved with, like, let's say you go to your first investigation ever. You might be more apt to be a little on edge.
Yeah.
And depending on who you're with, if somebody else is on edge too, it might make you think more than there is. But you have to experience it, I think, or you just have to have a genuine interest. But as far as investigators in the field, people that are not new to it, I think certain investigators get.
Sorry.
I think maybe
Coronavirus.
certain investigators might have better success getting evidence or activity for their own. I mean, I think there may be more sensitivity factors in different people, and more open-mindedness. I don't know.
Natasha, with the first question that I've seen, were y'all at Randolph County before or after Kinder Spears? We were actually there afterwards, but I did not watch that episode. I don't think anyone here did.
I honestly have not watched any episodes of Kinder Spirits either.
Tracy, that's fair. That makes sense.
What's everyone's biggest pet peeve during an investigation?
We're talking like a 1 day or a 3 day?
Just,
They
Public or
change.
private?
Private.
just
Yeah,
us.
I would assume a private.
Private.
The biggest pet peeve?
Mine is talking during EVP sessions.
Mine's EVP sessions while I'm talking.
Oh, I have to marinate on that one.
Yeah, that's a tough one because the crappy part is like in the summertime when it's 100 degrees in a building and we're doing this, I get irritated about everything.
Yeah.
Immediately in my mind, I was like, pet peeve is like comfort, temperature.
Yeah.
Because it doesn't ever seem to be just reasonably comfortable. It's always just hot or cold.
No, I don't think we've ever had an
Always
investigation where
extreme.
it's been like, man, you know, it feels really good in here.
I don't know.
I don't
Buchanan
need a light
House,
jacket.
Buchanan House was straight. I got a little chilly towards the end of the night, but it was straight.
Is that the one you wore shorts
Shorts,
to in the
yeah.
middle of October?
Yeah.
And I said, I didn't think it was going to be that cold.
It was nice that day, though. It was short
super
weather.
nice, yeah. And then the sun went down and you said, "Brr." I'm really trying to like think of what my pet peeve would be in an investigation. I think my biggest pet peeve during or at an investigation would be when we're done and we have to load everything up.
That
I
does
hate
suck.
that. It makes me just angry. Shane, we're drinking pink lemonade.
Or a pet peeve that I hate about myself that I discovered in our last film was me dipping on camera and like in a bottle. And I as soon as I saw it, I was like,
Yeah, now everyone knows from Tennessee. We're like, oh, look at these trashy pieces of crap. But in that case, if you got them, put one in, boy. No.
What about you, Terry?
I don't know. I'm still sitting over here stewing on it, trying to figure out.
Got anything, Ben?
that's an interesting question. It's
Right.
No, it's could be like something. So like something that we just don't like.
yeah. I think we're all answering it a little differently because when I
Yeah.
reworded the question in my head, I realized what
Well,
answers
it's
there
like
should be. It's
during-
not what makes you aggravated.
During an investigation, like something that is a pet peeve, whether that's a certain piece
I got
of...
you, fam. Pet peeve: going to an investigation and the manager or the key owner of that investigation wanting to go around with you the whole time and be a part of the investigation or bring other people to it. I cannot stand that. Like, we're trying to do our own private, we're trying to do a private investigation and they're wanting to tag people along. I can't stand that. That bugs the crap out of me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that would be a pet peeve. Not necessarily what irritates you or what, yeah.
One thing that can be irritating is getting a constant flow of evidence, and then everything just goes dark. We've had times where where nothing happens afterwards. After we've had a good solid session, and it's just dead silent.
That happens a lot.
Very true. Guys,
Yeah,
have a new
frustrating.
way to conduct public EVP events when you use your pool.
What?
I guess that's kind of like what we were talking about with the PA system, is what I'm guessing.
What is one of your favorite moments together as a group?
That's a tough one too because there has been
not-
some
for me, it's
absolute awesome times.
For me, it was when people bought tickets to come watch our first documentary and sit in a theater
That was...
Yeah,
that was
that
cool.
was
and like
awesome.
cheered for us at the end. I was like,
That
that
was
was
cool.
the first time anyone ever asked me for an autograph, and I was like,
I mean, but to be fair, it was like all of our parents. And my mom's like, "You're such a good boy."
yeah. My mom said, "We're so proud of you, Casey. You're not doing drugs."
But what was the wording of the question? What was our favorite time?
Moments together. What is one of your favorite moments
Favorite moments
together?
together as a group.
I like when we cuddled.
I know. I know when we were in the jail. Was that Ashmore? No, was it Ashmore?
No, it was Ashburn.
Ashmore. Okay.
Crimes and Punishment.
Yeah, Crimes and Punishment. We're upstairs,
Oh,
all
the
going
jokes.
to sleep. telling jokes.
Oh man, that's a good one.
I was over there dying.
Yeah, that was a good one.
I said that one, and Ben said, That's not good, man.
I said, come on, man.
I'll say one of my favorites was our very first event together.
I was thinking that too. The Hell's Bar.
That
Which actually was a year or 2 years ago.
Yeah, yesterday I got the memory for it. I was like,
526. We got the stickers on our
Yeah.
cars.
Yeah.
that was super fun. It was
That was
like-
actually the first time most of y'all met Terry.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep. Sure was. You guys stayed in the floating docks for that one, didn't you?
I
Dad,
had a blast, and my wife hated it. That's the day we found out she had motion sickness,
Oh,
or that she got motion sick.
Yeah, that's not good.
Terry said, close your eyes.
Remember at the end of the event, and we were all with like Jeff and them inside talking, and a couple had gotten locked in,
Yep.
Yes.
and I thought it was them, but it wasn't. It was another couple.
No,
so somebody just came through on Messenger and asked a question.
Okay.
What is your go-to device for communication during an investigation? Without using our typical ourselves, because we use that a lot, and that is my go-to answer. But
I will say, from the beginning, and then now, there was a pause in between. A digital recorder for me is probably my go-to communicator. But for a long time, we did have some really good success with Spirit Box. But I think it's just a little more. It's a little hard to argue against the EVP than it is a Spirit Box. People are like, oh,
Yeah.
radio.
our film for me was a huge deciding factor of back to, like you said, back to the digital recorder. That was, we all tried it. Like we'd turn on the Spirit Box occasionally and be like, nope, let's run the digital recorder. And
Yeah, Shane, we have a multi-stream chat right here on our screen that shows us Facebook and YouTube. So if you're on Facebook and not YouTube, you'll hear questions that you can't see, and vice versa.
For sure.
But while we're talking about that, come on over to YouTube.
Hey, Fioli, when are you going to sing live for us?
might do it as a Patreon thing. Maybe like that old Facebook Live video we did where we were taking requests, just drinking beer.
We were completely sober during
Yeah.
that, weren't we?
That was a blast, though.
That was fun.
Thank you, Paranormal Shockwave.
I shared to them.
But also, we talk about equipment, and I'm sitting here thinking, like, I have to have my camera.
About to say it's Cameron.
Well, but the question was specifically for communication. What's your go-to piece of equipment for
You can
communication?
still get EVPs through your camera, though.
Right, but so it's still a digital recorder. It's the same kind of principle, right?
Yeah, I
Capturing
mean,
audio.
but I think for communication, it would be a digital recorder. So on an investigation in general, it would be my camera.
Yeah. Agreed. Go on over to Patreon.
Yes, check out our Patreon. The link is pinned in the comments. On Facebook and on YouTube is on our little banner picture. You can just click a button. Actually, that's our donate button.
It's also right there.
It's right there on the page. And, by the way, I know we say thank you a lot about our Patreon followers, our Goon Squad, but we came up with, we're like, what's a reasonable goal? $100 for a month. And, just a few streams into it, we doubled our goal. So, big shout out to you guys. It's very humbling
And
to
that's,
know
and
that
that's,
people are
and
willing
that's
to
not
help out
even
like that.
that's not even like
The donations. That's
donations.
strictly subscription, yeah.
Our subscriptions were over $200 a month now, which is
That's awesome. Thank you guys so much.
And quick reminder, if y'all haven't, please jump over to our YouTube and please hit that subscribe button for us. We would greatly appreciate it.
Indeed.
Facebook viewers, join the YouTube party.
that's what I'm talking about.
What was the... All right, I got a good question.
Hold on, Jen Steele said, "What's your June goal?" We're just gonna try to keep it. I think it's at our subscription.
I don't think at this point we necessarily need to. I don't know that we need to continue to add goals at this point. I mean,
Well, that's what I'm saying. I'm good with. We're through Patreon alone, we're bringing in $200 a month.
hear me out.
No.
Hear me out any damn way.
Okay. Oh.
You can say damn. No, it's not. Hoover Dam.
Spell it.
Ellsbar Dam.
Spell it.
Thank you. I don't know why they go with Hellsmore. IT. Jeez.
Who would have thought you guys were so alike?
Damn it. Hey, you threw me off my. Hellsmore, damn it. You got me off my topic now. What were we just talking about?
Gold.
Yeah, gold Patreons.
You said, hear me out.
So we're
Oh yeah. I was just gonna ask y'all a question. When we decided that we were gonna do this Patreon thing and we had this $100 a month goal, did you even think we would hit $100 a month? But did you think we would do it that quickly?
Yes.
You did?
I didn't know that quickly, but I
didn't
did think we would hit it. I would say a good goal. Let's get Patreon. So we're at 18. I'll call it 20. Let's get Patreon to 30.
So 10 more in a month.
Yeah.
I feel like that's a very reachable, attainable goal.
And as far
You
as
always gotta have
donations
goals.
go, whatever y'all, and that's on y'all. I'm not going to ask a certain amount of money. I'm not going to ask for any money at all. But if you feel the need that you want to donate to us, we always appreciate it.
And we will
it
shout
always-
you out.
It always goes to our research. I mean,
Equipment, location, costs.
Real cheese on Craig.
As some of our goons took care of this a couple lives ago, we were talking about how we were that close to getting our mics, and boom, just like that.
and they came in the mail today. And then now we're back at.
Well,
That's how the
June
game
1st,
works.
we'll get paid again. And then it'll just keep building from there.
For sure.
So I also have an announcement.
Fish out.
Well, mute the mic real quick so I can ask a question to y'all. So yeah, I got an email today from VidiSpace, Elizabeth Saint and Nick Groff. They loved our film and are very interested in putting it on their streaming site,
What's their streaming site called again?
VidiSpace.
Man.
It's
Thank
pretty,
you, Janice. We appreciate it.
It's pretty fun to see your hard work get attention
Recognized,
like that. Yeah.
She said you won't be broke that long. Don't mute, we must know. Tracy, we just had to mute to make sure we wanted to word it a certain way.
And then we have our documentary coming up in the end of September that we're going to start filming, which
Cannot
only our
wait.
Goon Squad knows about.
I cannot wait.
Yeah, and don't put anything in the chat, goons. What's everyone's dream investigation if you could choose a location? One location in the world.
Lep Castle, Ireland.
Twin Bridges Orphanage. Wherever that place is.
Montana.
Mine is a castle in general. I want to go to like a big.
What if it's like a nice, what like a bouncy castle?
I mean, if it's
I mean,
haunted.
if it's haunted, man, maybe got some kids.
We could
that
jump
ghosts
on
there
in.
or
Ghosts in
something.
here?
I would say for me, I would want to go Lep Castle, somewhere in Ireland, something like that. But I think, at least locally, Winchester House, man. I want to go there. I want to go to
Yeah.
the mysterious Winchester House.
That would be pretty dope.
Yeah.
But mine would, I mean, if all things were possible,
Anything's possible.
I would go to Chernobyl.
Ooh, good one,
Good
though.
Lord.
That is a good one.
I would also.
I don't know. They see some of them dogs over there.
I'd go to Chernobyl.
I'm sitting there thinking about it, like Vlad
Chernobyl.
Tepes' castle.
Yeah,
God, I want to
relative
go
and
there
shit.
so bad.
Vlad the Impaler.
Which if you watch Chilling Adventures of Sabrina, he's in there.
He's indeed.
There was a Vlad movie. Did you guys ever see that? It was pretty good.
Yeah, Hotel Transylvania.
Yeah, you're right. I
Blah,
do
blah,
not
blah,
say
blah.
blah, blah, blah.
Yeah, I think one day.
Awesome questions tonight, y'all. So, look, I meant to ask this question earlier. I forgot, but now I remembered. We always get the question of what's your favorite location. So, let me change that question up a little bit. What has been the coolest location that you've checked out as far as like the history and the architecture and stuff like that? paranormal stuff aside, just going to it, and like, man, this place is cool.
I mean, hands down, for me, it would be our architecture wise would be what we just got done, Randolph County. I mean, the cross of the
I agree.
building,
The
that's
architecture
awesome.
of it was pretty dope. Yeah.
Yeah, especially the drone shots.
I loved Ashmore.
Dude, drone shots were.
I loved Randolph
Ashmore's setup-
County, but Ashmore
The
was
setup
cool.
was
But the
dope.
setup was what you loved about it at Ashmore. Like, they had that junk made for a paranormal
Whoa.
investigator.
Yeah.
Not just that, like the building was cool.
Yeah.
Except the bats, like they can go on somewhere.
Yeah, you were so right about some bats. We need to release. Do we have any clips of that?
We got to.
Yeah,
No,
that part's on film. I guarantee you it is.
I know. I was filming some stuff.
I mean the episode, but I don't have anything else left of it.
Oh. Still trying to go about what would be another answer for that.
If anything can actually kill you, Terry is definitely interested. Yeah.
It's pretty accurate.
Give me back meters and mask.
Deal.
I don't know, man. I've just seen a lot of animals over there in Chernobyl, and I'm not trying to do that.
I'm still racking my brain. I don't. Architecture,
Unless
history,
it was like a little
cool
kitty cat
location.
with like 2 purr boxes. That'd be dope. Loud ass purr.
Architecture, history, cool location.
I like history in general, though.
I'm going to step out of the box here. And I think you guys might agree with me. Strictly from architecture, history, that aspect of the background, Octagon House is pretty damn cool. It's got a ton of Civil War history. The architecture of the house itself is really neat. How it's laid out and how it's built. And
I can agree with
that was what I enjoyed about being there.
Janice.
That was it.
Well, that's...
Janice dropped a good question. You getting scratched by an entity, do you think they might be imprinting you?
I hope not.
I mean, there's that theory that that's a
I've been
mark.
imprinted a month many times.
I mean, it's a...
Anything's a possibility.
The answer is, I don't know. I don't personally think that, but I could be wrong. I
Sure.
think more so, like, it could be something as simple as they're trying to touch you and it shows up on your skin like a scratch.
Tracy, I absolutely agree with that as well. In fact, I was talking to Matt earlier about I saw old Nick Groff posted that he was at Trans-Allegheny, and I was super jealous of it.
Ooh. I would love to check that place out. I actually watched you remember that documentary? It was like Father Malachi.
Oh, yeah, Huntington, Connecticut. What is that? What's in
Yeah, that
house?
was. It was the documentary was one of the same books I have about demonology and stuff. I just can't remember the name of it.
Oh, Aaron, 100%. And we have talked about that many times. We would love to go investigate some stuff in New Orleans, some old manors, and yes.
Oh, boys.
Yes.
Aaron is a new Patreon, so y'all give her some fire in
Thank
the
you,
chat.
Aaron. Put some fire in that chat.
Who?
I'm getting dizzy. What's the difference? It's just one is strictly YouTube and the
That's
other one's
just
both.
YouTube. That's Facebook and YouTube.
But it all shows right there. Oh, I can see that.
You guys ever super drained, not just from environmental discomfort, but actual energy from interacting with spirits?
Just about every time.
yes.
We're 100% drained.
I mean, that's not even a lie. Just about every single time, I'm ruined.
Some of those Wilden trips have been really bad though.
That's like a week to get over.
Yeah,
Some of the Hell's Bar trips
really bad.
were really tough to get over, or even to get home from. Like,
Remember one time Phil almost died?
yeah,
I do
We
remember
like
that.
I
pulled
remember going
over.
over some railroad tracks one time.
Oh, there was twice.
Bro, was that, we were coming back to Wilden, weren't we?
Yeah.
Oh my lord.
That one was bad, but the
We always
event
said we almost died.
the event at Hell's Bar, I pulled over 3 times on the way back, and then I dropped him and the other guy that used to be on our team off, and I had to step outside again, and then I drove from Gallatin to Hendersonville, which is a 10-minute drive, and I was like,
oh yeah.
and I rolled my window down, like held my head out the window and stuff, and
I've been
then
slapping
all of a
myself
sudden,
in the face.
then all of a sudden I woke up and I was 3 lanes across traffic. And I was like,
Nah, dude. That night we came back from Wilden, I was asleep. He was asleep, and all of a sudden, I woke up for some reason. I don't know what it was, but I literally was just like, I feel like just, you know that merge in Gallatin right before you go into the city?
Yeah.
You know, it just blew through that thing, and the truck was like, yeah, and I was like, ah!
He said, I just woke up. I don't know why. That reminded me. We were coming back from Lynchburg when he just randomly woke up in the back seat and said some random song and then went right back to snore. Like 10 seconds he was snoring again. That was funny.
Feeling good?
yeah, that's what it was.
I do that to my wife
No,
all
we
the
were
time.
talking about somebody, and then he like, yeah, blah, 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 blah. It was like that quick. It was great.
What did you guys should do an urban legend on live? Debunk most of the legend to show folks what really going on paranormal. We would love to do that, and we've talked about something similar. We just don't have anything in writing yet.
7. Boys can explain about 7.
I mean,
Shane said, Dory, stop answering for them.
Dora's our moderator, man. Whatever she wants to say.
Dory's the truth.
2 days ago. It's awesome if you guys ever get a win from Alabama. I'd love to show you the old Bryce Jemison Insane Asylum. Fellow investigator get touched with a huge handprint left on our floor.
Yeah, we definitely love to check that place out.
We gotta go to. You gonna do it for me, or
Bama?
thank you, man?
I had no. I was thinking about a restaurant. I didn't know what you were going with there.
All right, we got a lot of stuff about 7, so I guess we'll discuss that for a second.
In case I'm out.
7. So a lot of people believe that 7 is an evil entity, and in fact goes as far as saying that 7 is Asmodeus because of the 7 deadly sins.
What is going on there?
They just caught up a bunch of stuff.
Oh,
I don't personally believe it is anything evil. Now, am I discrediting anybody that says they've had negative reactions with 7? No, we haven't. We've gotten some
Weird.
semi-negative responses, but nothing negative in return after those responses. So, like, when you're giving me that look, what negative has happened?
well, I mean, when the hunting become the hunted.
That was Malik.
Oh, that's right. You're right.
But
Not to say we haven't been on edge with the presence of
Sure.
7.
it always comes out at a random time, but
I think
A lot of it has to do with the EVP or the spirit box voice that we get. It depends on how it says what it says. The 7 experience when we were on the Bell Witch property or at was it Senior's gravesite off in the woods?
that got weird.
That got uncomfy, bro. That got
Quick.
uncomfy. That first night was like,
Yeah, it was creepy
about
because I
some
remember,
red
like,
eyes.
obviously it was dark outside. It was nighttime. We're in the woods,
In the
and then all of a
woods.
sudden it was like someone did this, and like just super dark, and like you did not want to move anywhere.
It was even hard to see with night vision.
it was like, get out of here.
Yeah, that was.
Okay.
But as far as like physically and like dealing with stuff afterwards, I've not dealt with 7 outside of like getting a response through Spirit Box or EVP.
But we have gotten those responses and activity at multiple locations.
Yes,
And don't forget about the synchronicities, if you will, too.
sure.
You know, those happen literally once we started down our little path of investigating separate things. The synchronicities that came about with 7 and how all of those
They got very
individual
weird.
items, they all came together at some point or another. And it got really, really weird really fast.
Sandy Hamilton in the house, another Goon Squad member.
What's up, Sandy?
Uh,
Yeah, Tracy, that's kind of how we feel about it. She said 7 isn't evil, it's all how you treat it.
Yeah, we all went into looking at like different possibilities for 7, and I think I've just kind of got to the point of like, it is what it is. I
Yeah.
mean, we might find out one day, we might not, but right now, like every one of our separate topics that we're looking up could all work. So we do not have the answers for that. All we can do is continue to see like maybe somewhere down the road get an answer.
Yeah. Still weird.
I was burned up over there, boys.
It's warm.
I feel great.
Speaking of, well, I'm not
Pretty
gonna do
chilly
that.
over here.
We're not gonna do no.
Oh, I was gonna even just say they got a bit possibly here. Because that can for sure happen.
Yeah, I would think so.
So y'all be on the lookout towards October. Closer to Halloween, we'll be doing another Bell Witch event.
What's up, Chef Dog? I just saw you commented on there.
It'll be another personal one, kind of like we did last time, and we won't have like tons of people out there. And I think this time we'll probably just do the do a 1-day deal, but either way, it'll be a blast.
Yeah, I don't think we want to do that weekend. That was tough. It was tough. We enjoyed it because we had a good event, but it was tough.
That's tough.
Day 2 was I got there, I was like, all right, and then like 10 o'clock hit, and I was like,
I think it was because of the difference in the crowd from night 1 to night 2. Night 1 was a little bit more personal. We weren't super crowded. Night 2, we had a lot of people and had a good time with it.
The convention, I don't know yet. It's getting kind of tough for us to make happen, so it's a possibility it might not work.
I don't see. Is he okay and coming back?
Probably talking about Casey.
Oh, yeah, Casey was fine. He just got warm sitting over here, so he got out of the midst of
We have
5-man.
700 lights over here.
He got a bunch of lights, yeah. I'm comfy.
A bunch of hot dudes. I get where it's
chilly.
uncomfortable.
Well, you're sitting next to the AC, bro.
Yeah.
We put more stickers on the.
All right.
Are those stickers on the computer, or is it just an overlay?
It's all.
It's a good idea, wasn't it? It works.
Yep. It I just can't. I can't even see if I can see it.
The Bell Witch is so
I can see
tired
it
of
on the
everyone
monitor.
bothering her. Well, the thing is, I don't personally believe. Well, I can't say that. I don't think the Bell Witch is as present there, more so as like the family.
The Bell
members.
family, yeah, I agree with that. I think more the investigating, more the communication we get is with Bell family.
And you can definitely hear torment though. Like there were some of them, like, Betsy Bell will come through. Elizabeth, and she would come through and sound like, "Help and stop," and like residual stuff that was like, "Oh wow, that's crazy."
Here it is.
But nonetheless, we love going up there to the city of Adams. We have had
They're
some
great.
fantastic investigating at the locations we've been to up there. The farm property for me,
Fantastic.
that was my favorite investigation up there. And I've enjoyed investigating the cabin. The cabin is super cool, has activity there. For whatever reason, it's there.
The school was okay that very first time.
We didn't have a lot of luck.
That second time wasn't nothing happening, but that first time I do remember that one response was still one of my favorites. Was we got Nick through the spirit
yeah.
box, and then we got it through the camera mic, and then we picked it up on a digital recorder.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Well, yeah, because that first time we went, there was like stuff playing with the REM pods on the opposite staircases, and yeah, we had a good time in that. I do remember that. But the event,
Thank you, Shane. We loved it, man. I was just looking at that stuff the other day, just out of nowhere. Started looking at the all the shares that it got. So like that thing went crazy.
what?
Picked up like 3K lights on
the whole Bell Witch
Bell Witch
thing.
yeah. My favorite part about the school, the second time we went back for the event, was pizza, bro. We had so much pizza.
Oh yeah.
My favorite part of that school was the door to Moss's Diner.
Moss's Diner's entrance. Yeah, that's a good point.
Didn't she like bring Ben a whole pie through the door? I was just like, she
Well, I
sure
mean,
did.
he paid for it. He was
Well, I
like,
know,
I
but
want
I'm
to take a
saying,
pie
like,
home.
Shane,
She
they're
was, like,
coming,
popped
brother.
up.
What's that?
I'm gonna get another
We
one when
need
I
more
go back out
lives
there
in
too.
the paranormal. Just saying.
I'm gonna get to it.
We plan on doing more lives, and the tough part, I guess, for me in general, I like to film and make a production out of things, but I also enjoy doing the live feeds because I like to interact with all of you. So sometimes I forget to do one thing, and vice versa. But more live investigations are definitely coming.
I definitely enjoy the live streams. I enjoy chatting it up with everybody, and this gives us a chance to just kind of be normal and discuss things involved in the field and answer questions. And we enjoy that. There he is.
Hello, Alberta. Sorry if I butchered that, but thank you for joining us. One of my favorite live streams was Wilden Manor. And
Tony and I streamed from the buffet room too. I forgot about that.
I want to say it was maybe, can't remember if it was Corinne or
Yeah, it was. Yeah.
but yeah, that was crazy.
Yes, I agree.
Oh,
that
and
was
the
wild.
dark room, boss's room.
Yeah, the hallway combination over there, that was cool. Yeah. I went back and watched that video a little while back, and like Casey is standing in the doorway reading the comments on the live, and that was like the beginning of the end. That was when everything started changing a little bit, and it was like, oh shit. Shoot.
Just quit reading,
Well,
guys.
Shane, that's what we were saying a few minutes ago. We're probably going to be doing a Bell Witch event during, close to Halloween. And we'll definitely be going live from that. But
And that's not set in stone yet. It is just a possibility that we've talked about with them.
yes.
We would love to do it. So if you guys if you would like to attend one night investigation with us, let us know your interest levels. We've had a phenomenal time investigating there. And anybody that has come has enjoyed it thoroughly. So we're gonna do the readings tonight, or wait till the
I was about to do Kanzari readings last time. We didn't ever do it because we don't have a setup for that. We'll try to figure that out, Natasha. I'm not sure yet. It's kind of hard with our setup right now, but we might be able to figure something out.
Casey, can we have 2 camera feeds on this? Can you do like a split screen?
We would have to have 2 cameras though. Plus, we'd have to have.
I mean, you can just put one above it.
Yeah, we can't do the window capture. We're already capturing this window.
Yes, Patrons will have first dibs on it. For events though, it'll still be like a full price event, but they'll be up for grabs first through Patreon.
And I'm sure it'll be similar to last time when we did the Bell Witch. The prices were a little higher than in most locations, just because the size of the areas that we investigate. It's just hard to get a lot of people. So we really did like the fact that it was a little more intimate, a really, really good event to have people at.
There's my wife in the chat. You can help do what? Hey Josh, thanks for joining there, bud.
You sent her a little too hard there, bud.
And Shane said Casey eats hockey pucks.
I'm tired of commenting and not being acknowledged. I need validation.
I will be eating hockey pucks in 3 weeks.
Salem Stone.
Oh,
Ooh, that would be
man.
good. Yeah.
We've talked about that a few times, but that is a heck of a drive
Yeah,
for
it
us.
is. Yes, it is.
Oh, we would have to get like an actual webcam set up to make the camera thing happen because we have one going through a window.
We can figure it out. Or maybe maybe it does become a Patreon only, and we get the camera off the tripod and hold it to show the reading. I guess So that'd be
Midlands, Ireland.
Well, thank you for joining us. I'm trying. Y'all got some more questions? Too busy around Halloween. I was thinking November.
Yeah, I heard Salem's packed during Halloween.
I can't see Ben's pretty eyes. Tell him to get out of his phone.
I was reading your comments, Josh.
I live
Your
pretty much
post.
next to Salem. Jealous? I wish I did.
I like Tennessee.
Yeah, I mean, I don't like cold. And I feel like anything north of the Tennessee, Kentucky border, it just starts getting cold.
I'm happier with cold than I am hot.
When are you thinking about doing the event?
I think that's going to have to be a tentative thing. We don't know yet. We'll have to lock that in with them and see.
Yeah, we kind of
scheduling.
just started conversating.
It
this
literally
week about-
just started, yesterday. So.
Shane, I could tie my feet together and take you on.
Shane has been drinking. Gateway Paranormal says, I do like your haircut, Ben.
Hey, story.
Shane, what's the hookup on OSPH? They want to do a live from there on Halloween.
I won't be here.
Where you going?
Be gone from the 26th to the 30th, and I got a wedding the 31st.
When is it? What month?
October.
There's the Patreon link. Sorry, I'm trying to see what
That's fair, Lou.
It is.
That is fair. She changed her name to Lou, too, so you quit calling her Lucinda.
Shane, we do know you.
There's Heath. What's up, Heath?
What in the world?
That's all Shane does.
Y'all remove spirits from homes. We've. I don't know.
I think the simplest answer is no. However, we will attempt to lighten the environment. We can, do like a smudge ceremony or whatever we can to try to help. We have tried to help in the past, but under no circumstances do we guarantee that we can remove entities from anywhere.
Guys, I would love for y'all to come to OSPH, but I was told not to promote it anymore. Promote OSPH?
Yeah, what's up with that?
Thanks, Lou. I appreciate that.
There's your wife in the chat. I just saw her somewhere.
Oh, hi, everyone. With a ghost and a black heart. Hello.
Hi, Jess.
Hello, my beautiful wife.
We do have posters for sale. I think there's maybe like 7 of them. I don't.
You wanted to say 6 at first, I could tell. Lisa, where are you located?
Good question.
And we can probably find somebody that can at least assist you in the process. Oxford,
Still confusing why they.
MS is Mississippi, right?
Yes.
Oxford, Mississippi.
Mississippi.
I don't really want to hurt you, Shane, but I'll put you on the ground and snuggle you. I'm very intrigued on why they told them to stop promoting it.
Yeah, I'm waiting on an answer on that.
Or if you don't want to share on here, you can message one of us.
Shane straight G-checked you with that size, though, didn't he? He was like, bro, I have 6'4", 245.
I mean, I play with guys bigger than him,
Yeah, you do.
and then I go play hockey afterwards.
Yeah.
What's you doing there, Terror Bear? Oh.
Sound like Boy
I
George.
saw Josh. What did he say? He said, "When's all the merch going to be available?"
Hopefully very soon.
Terry. If you just put that right here, face it this way, you can do the cards right there.
Thank you for joining us there, Chris.
There you go.
All right, kids. Oh, Chris.
Do you like Primus? Want to see me stick 9-inch nails through each one of my eyelids? Who said that? Shane said that?
No, I think that was Eminem.
You're stupid. Talking about the OSPH thing. Did Shane say that?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm curious, Shane. What's up with that? Why are you not promoting it anymore? What's up? We're still waiting to get an answer.
Like promoting it or like it's not promoting to us?
Well, he said he was asked not to promote it.
Yeah, it's here. Let me see it. It's the same style I have.
I wouldn't understand why it would be just to us. Like, we hadn't done anything.
No, I volunteered and worked my butt off down there, and Ben and I both did. So did you guys.
Pulled up carpet and.
We tore down all that drywall glued to. How many rooms did we get?
At least 4.
Oh, we rocked it.
At least 4. Fully, completely.
Sheet
done.
rocked
It
it.
would not be. So Aaron asked, it was the Belwich Cave. It would not be at the cave. It would be on the actual grave sites in the cabin. But we do not have access to the cave right now.
And we have tried.
It's also been said that the cave doesn't necessarily have anything to do with it.
I don't know. We need to make your calendar.
It won't be the counter that Josh got, but
Oh, yeah.
Hey, tell Josh I got my Jason.
he
we
knows.
know.
He knows.
He said Wyatt was putting down a bamboo floor, cutting it with a miter saw, and looked back at it. That was pretty funny.
Is that hooked in, Terry?
Yeah.
Hey guys, you might see something pop up, so just
That was my time to break, anyways.
Oh yeah. We're about to be breaking.
Oh, yeah. See, that's yeah. Then we can just add it right there. Perfect. Cover my ugly mug up.
yeah, we're gonna do a calendar.
What kind of calendar?
I mean, it'll be like
An annual?
All with months and stuff.
it'll be like a.
What's going to be in this calendar?
All
Months.
Months.
Yeah, maybe some
Days,
Pictures.
A few weeks.
couple holidays, I'm
I'm
sure.
gonna do one just like covered in kittens.
I'm surprised you said kittens.
Well, I can't say another word on it.
Yes, we are.
That's right,
Ireland's
cats.
my bucket list location to investigate at, so I would love to go there, but funds are not there for that one. But guys, we're going to take a quick break. Y'all please stay tuned for us, and we'll be back here shortly.
We're going to get this set up for the card reading.
I'm a true champion. a true champion. I'm a true champion. I'm a true champion.
Check. Filio, check.
Check.
Yeah, we got you.
Were you live?
And I'm gonna go ahead.
Here, you want to put it over here where Terry is, and I'll scoot over? Oh, gosh. No wonder you're so short when I sit next to you. Yeah, that's a good view, actually.
I do it like this.
Y'all
Whoa.
Excuse me.
Yeah, I can see everything.
Y'all just comment on who's. I know Natasha said she wanted a reading or whatever. So we'll see how these do, I guess.
Okay.
Are we live?
Yeah, we're
It's just not really a good spot to put it, is it?
That's fine.
Everyone still with us?
right there.
There you go. Beautiful.
So you're gonna do Natasha's reading first.
Yeah, that's the first one I saw. If anybody else wants one, comment below. These are similar to tarot cards. Technically, I think the person that's supposed to be
Sandy.
Natasha goes first.
be here with us, but I'm going to try to do this, obviously, without them physically here.
We're going to do Natasha first. And yeah, we did have to go through this. Is Natasha a patron?
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
You're absolutely going to get. We're going to go through the headache of setting this up for you. Absolutely. So you're going to get Natasha. Sandy Hamilton is saying me, please. And we got a me from Jamie Cosney.
Janice. Janice
Lou. All right, we'll just have to go one at a time then.
All right, so the deal is,
Jen.
those of y'all that are not familiar with this, you have to lay a north, south, east, west. And you have to go all the way around.
And while he's doing that, you guys, can you hear him all right?
Dory said she'd like one too.
Definitely.
Did you forget one?
Nope. So you take the furthest north, south, east, and west and put it in kind of a, I'll call it a helping pile. So this for Natasha. If anything in this pertains to you, please let us know.
Now, one thing that you will, guys, you have to keep in mind is there's a lot of involvement with every card. There is a word on the card and a picture. Good.
Mother.
Mother, and there's a letter and a symbol. Show them the other stuff.
It was
there,
an
man.
L and a green.
But then, okay, that one has a color. So, mother, L, color. Okay.
Age, the number 9.
Down, closer.
Perfect.
There you go.
Age number 9.
Okay.
Demon. 6. Arrow pointed up.
So it could be pertaining to this next card. Or something, you know.
Yeah.
Accident.
What's the number on it?
Looks
There's
like
one.
It's a
F
T
or
and a
T?
moon.
Okay, 10 and a moon. Tasha, what kind of life you living?
Knight. With a
8.
pentacle and an 8.
Which the symbol on the last card was a moon, and it said accident. So that could be like an accident that happened at night.
With a man.
G.
Gee, this is
This is the realest reading we've had in a while.
Dream. Maybe some kind of. Maybe this demon is pertaining to sleep paralysis or something.
Yeah.
What's the letter there?
The letter J, and it has. I think that might be a zodiac sign. I'm not sure.
I think a lot
Yeah,
of them
that's
are.
I think it's Gemini.
And then object.
Are pointed to the right.
So I guess you're gonna have to let us know, Natasha, if this stuff is pertaining to anything in your life or, anything like that.
If there's one card, Natasha, and this is part of the reading, if there's one card that you don't feel applies or it just doesn't make sense to you somehow, we can pull off of our, as Matt referred to it, the helpful stack, And you can replace one card and one card only. There, now you can see me. So if you see a card that doesn't quite factor in, let us know, and we'll add the card to cover it.
We have a lot of number. We have an 8, a 6, a 9, and that's it.
You know the only number missing in that sequence?
6.
She say anything yet on there?
Waiting. I'm waiting.
Waiting.
I mean, look at it for
The
my.
accident does not make sense to me.
So
Okay.
remove the accident and replace it.
This is your new card.
Third
Eye with the number 3.
There we got 3, 6, 9.
I'm kidding. That was Pisces, not Gemini. Should know that.
Aaron said, "Are you
Pisces.
guys reading oracle cards? I'd love to give a reading. This is kind of where I started before I started investigating."
We're just using our
They're
Kansari.
Kansari cards, yeah.
So mother, age, dream, third eye, object, night.
See, this is the interesting thing about the Kansari cards, as we have learned, as it was told to us. There can be so many other people that it pertains to. So it's not like you might be trying to do a reading for one specific person, but it may involve other people in the room, other people involved in the experiment. So I sometimes it doesn't make sense to me. Other times I'm like ready to snap my neck. So
I bet Ben
I'm
wants
with
to
you,
see
Sam
that.
Thomas. I'm 2 fish too.
On the real, this watermelon mint water, fire.
Anything?
what do you
Not yet.
think? What do you think, Natasha? Is this making any sense to you? Man, demon,
Dream.
night, age, dream, third eye.
I feel like she's about to hit us with
With a book.
We're reading for Natasha, and there's not any certain questions being asked. It's just what the cards show us. Make this a little bit bigger.
Bethany did say that YouTube's running about 45 seconds behind, so
Put your head up a little bit. Man, I'll make sure I can still see if you sit up.
I look so much taller than all of y'all.
Because you are. All those cards have some meaning to me, especially the mother. I have very, very vivid dreams, a few of them with demons.
Well,
Well, there you go.
and Ben, one of the other reasons you look so much taller is because you're also closer to the
And
camera.
maybe
And also, Aaron, don't feel like you're crying.
age 9. Is that maybe something pertaining to
Well, and it doesn't
maybe
the,
when these dreams started or
see, the
something?
9 doesn't have to be the specific age either.
Isn't that Aquarius sun?
that's the elemental sign for wind.
The man in G means something to me. The age 9 has a meaning. Night, I've always been attracted to the night.
The 9 card also had the elemental sign for wind on it. If that helps.
Janice, we're going to go through the list, and whoever was next will get the next one, but we should be able to get to you.
Who was the next one?
Next one.
I think Janice, maybe?
Jamie.
Jennifer.
We went too far.
No, Sandy.
Sandy Hamilton.
Yeah, it was Sandy. Yeah.
You guys.
She was saying me. It's down there.
Sandy Hamilton.
He goes Sandy.
Lou.
Oh, you got it right there.
Yeah, Sandy, Lou, Jennifer.
Forgot Jamie.
She was 9 when she had her first paranormal experience.
Ah.
Janice.
So it did have to pertain with that. Oh,
Was your first paranormal experience at the age 9? Did you have some kind of a dream or a visual of a man? Because that would tie many cards together.
Sandy Hamilton.
Yeah. Matt's setting up the cards to do one for Sandy now. So Sandy, we're gonna need y'all attention.
Attention!
Right, left, get on
I'm
up.
still waiting on Shane's response.
He never said anything.
I guess he hates us.
Mateo, I just want you to know you're doing a good job, buddy.
Thank you, thank you.
You're doing a decent job, buddy. We're all proud of you so much.
You are so extremely average.
Thank you so much. I actually got really emotional when the first card you turned was Mother. Mine's been gone for 22 years.
So Sandy Hamilton, first card,
She said a teenage hon.
closet.
D.
Uh-oh.
What's that symbol?
It's
Spiky ball.
yeah.
Spiky ball.
Oh, coronavirus.
I know that sign though.
Yeah, I do too. I've seen it.
Let me see it. Oh, that's a ninja star.
Video.
With the
A
so-so
with the
sign.
Trinity. Space with the infinity and zero.
Zero or an O. Honor.
Honor 3. No idea what that is.
I think that is a zodiac sign. Hallway
L.
would be
And then the all or the
all seeing eyes.
Ra.
L on that one. Shadow.
6 left arrow.
The end.
1 with the yin yang.
Just from. Oh, you
Never
still got
seen some
another
of
one.
those.
I haven't either.
Audio.
Audio T.
Can't tell what that one is.
Hard over here, field.
So there's specific locations that it says. You got closet and hallway. You've got video and audio. You have, I would assume, what it's kind of suggesting is there has been video and audio in a closet or a hallway that you captured almost like a story, and that's what the end is for.
Maybe you're honoring somebody's wish to not show it.
The symbol on the closet is the symbol for chaos. All things expanding outward infinitely.
So that is the chaos symbol. We also have the number 1, the number 6, a 0.
Do I see the letters
That's 3.
D-O-A?
You see DOALT.
That's the Leo zodiac sign
Hey,
on
that's
the honor
mine.
card.
I didn't know that. I just figured.
DOA.
Load, toad.
I don't know. This one's a tough one. I mean, maybe she's seeing something that is pertaining to her, but it's really hard to say. My first initial thought is going towards something paranormal.
I'm standing by for hers, but Natasha, the one you just did, said yes, and I believe the spirit that I saw was my stepdad's brother who had died in the house. And talk about seeing a man and dream at the age of 9 or whatever.
I guess while we're waiting, if y'all want to do a reminder for all of our
What
stuff.
What
It's
road,
already
what road is
Dory's
that?
knocking
Shane?
it out.
Huh?
Dory's knocking it out.
Sandy, comment yet?
There it is. So my mom's ashes are in my closet. Her anniversary death was a month or so. Was this month. So weird things have happened this month, like lights shutting off, TV, and my daughter says her closet closes.
That's pretty crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah, again, with a lot of the experiments in paranormal, you go into it somewhat optimistic, but you can't put a lot of faith in it. And through the Kanzari cards that we've done, we've been like,
Wow.
it's really bizarre.
Is there?
Oddly enough, though, that the space card, everything on that card represents infinity.
Yeah.
Shane, what
Right.
road are you talking about?
Circles, the infinity sign, and space.
Sandy, you do have the option still of replacing one card that you don't think fits. So if there's one that you would rather replace, let us know, and we will see if that continues to tell the story.
Shane, man, what road are you talking about?
What was the?
The second time he said, please don't go down this road. Seriously. What road?
That could be the OSBH thing.
I'm going down the road. Howdy, everyone.
That was a while.
Oh, maybe.
Or maybe he's saying like
General
doing
Senate.
tarot reading type things, but that's not what this is.
Is it that delayed, you think? No, he just said it again.
Yeah, I saw that.
Sandy, we realize there's a delay. We're waiting to see whether you want to replace one of the cards, and then we'll do one for the next person that asked.
A minute and a half delay is insane.
Aaron, you probably have to back out of the video and go back into it. Everybody else has audio. It may have happened coming back from break or something. So just exit out of the live and go back.
Infinity doesn't make sense.
Or Aaron swap out and go over to YouTube.
The space one.
Infinity is it's just a symbol on the card. So which card was that?
Space.
Space. So the space card doesn't make sense, I'm imagining.
Well,
Go ahead and add it anyway. How about murder? Okay. It's the most menacing.
Last murder and
Not Muck Duck.
I gotta stretch my back for some boys.
Feeling it done 2 sessions. He's like, I'm tired now.
I remember I have an old man back.
Where was he?
Awesome.
Want that stool?
Which one? If anything will fit back here, yeah.
We'll make it fit.
Just take the school part off and you'll say fine.
Just push the stool in. Jason Jefferson. Yes, murder.
I'm curious what Shane's talking about.
He hasn't responded.
Jen Ross 7 said, oh, they're beautiful and crazy, Dory. And she's talking about Pixie.
Tink and Pixie.
See the orbs?
Huh? The orbs?
Hospital murdered my mom. They treated her for something other than her blood clot.
Wow. Wow.
What?
That's bizarre.
What would really be more bizarre would be
How bizarre.
when.
How bizarre would
What
it be?
month is your mom's birthday? It's kind of weird that Dory just put that comment when I asked about what month her birthday was.
Saying these are not like tarot card readings or any of that. It's just
We've got some people interested in our Kanzari cards from the film we put out, and it's not a tarot reading. It's just putting the cards out and seeing if it helps tell your story.
And to be clear, we had these this deck of cards sent to us, and why not use them?
Yeah, exactly.
April is Sandy's.
April. That's Aquarius.
Aries.
Aries.
All right, we got Lou next. Is that right?
I think so. Yeah.
Yeah, I think that's right.
Lou, you here?
Hello. I saw your mouth move.
If that was you, can you do it again?
Yes.
I did that today at work, and Ben Adams lost it. He was over flicking the lights. We replaced the light bulb, and he was in another room that also controlled that light bulb. He was over there flicking it, and I walked over. If that was you, can you do it again? He lost it.
Oh, I like it. I'm throwing a little audio to the flavor.
Same cards and shovel, man.
Yeah, we probably have shuffle.
This is a reading for Lou. Any person or thing in the spiritual world that has any insight can speak up to the spirit box.
Candy said this table should be turned into a Black Mirror.
She had issues after her surgery. Her arm swelled up and couldn't breathe. They treated her for breathing and wouldn't listen to me when I told them she had a blood clot, and she passed within an hour. Jeez.
I think it says it's true.
I heard she did.
Absolutely, Sandy, and it's not really us. We're just putting cards out. Can something come through this device and tell me what he's putting down on the table over there? Game.
Wow.
What is the game made of?
What's up, Coco?
So this reading is for Lou.
Person? That says murder.
Love with a foot and a letter T.
I'm pretty sure that said love right when you put that up to the camera. Did you guys hear that? Anybody else hear that through this thing?
It said
And the camera just got hella blurry for a second.
healing.
I swear it just read that shit. Are y'all hearing this thing through the mic?
Hand them to me.
Always.
Your hand is making them. Never mind. Ain't working anyways.
It's just moving it back and forth. Gustatory? I mean, I fancy myself kind of a word guy. I don't know what that means.
Dream.
Dreaming in?
Somebody look up that word, Gus.
Pythes and a J.
I'm here.
Don't we do this every time on the gustatory?
I've never seen that word before.
Here we go.
Man.
Yeah, it's in my search history.
Actually-
Concern with tasting or the sense of taste. Oh, that's interesting.
So we have the letters K, S, T, I, P, T, G, J.
That's what I... Did you look it up?
Yes.
What did it say?
Sense of taste.
Concern with
Tasting with a sense of taste.
What do you think, Lou? What's going on here? Does this make sense to you? And also, is there a card?
Every bit of it spot on.
Is there a card that doesn't quite fit for you?
No. That's crazy.
If there's something communicating with us through this box, can you tell us the name of the person that we're doing these cards for? Lou said they all fit. All right, well.
That's
If
crazy.
Did it just say it? It sounded like it. Well, feel free, Lou, if you want to explain to people in chat how it fits your story. And we can move forward. I think, who was next? Jennifer?
Yes.
Jennifer Stanley was next?
Yep.
Yep.
Lou said, lost my sense of smell and affected my taste in a work accident.
Wow.
Said something there.
It was like 4 different words, the same voice.
Yeah.
Sandy said she thinks that she heard it say Lou.
I thought I did too, actually.
Been over there cheating.
So Jen is the next one.
Did you just hear what that
I
said?
just said Jen.
It did.
Lou. Or Lou, yeah.
Can you tell us Jen's last name?
Holy shit! Excuse my French. Did you guys just hear that? It's already said Jen's name, and we asked it to tell us her last name, and it flat out said Stanley. I hope you heard it.
Can you come through and tell me one of the cards that I'm going to be laying down? I think you said something. Can you say it a little bit clearer so we know 100%?
Coco, these are the Kanzari cards.
What did I say? Feel free to try to say that word again loud and clear.
Alright, so we're reading for Jen Stanley, right? Jennifer Stanley?
Jen said, effing awesome.
That's some good shit stuff right there. I've had a little body mouth tonight. I haven't been able to control my S words. All right, here we go. Can you, before he flips this card over, can you tell me what this card is going to say? Flip it. I did not say that. Accident's been a really prevalent card tonight. Alright, so that first card is accident.
How about this card? Can you tell me what it's going to say? What it?
Flip it. Hiding. Matt. A2. Mother again. That's weird. T. Astral. This mug said
Is that the sign for
Jen
ether?
Stanley.
For what?
Ether? Illness? With the fire and the O? Angel. With us down in the 7. Honor.
Down. 3.
3.
It said 3. It's on that
did.
card. Tilt it a little bit. There you go.
Otherworldly. Lightning bolt and the T.
What letter was that was on that last card he just held up?
7.
All right, so Jennifer, we got your cards out there. Is this fit into anything to you? Is there a card that you want to replace?
Said nope. I think Sandy Collins just came through that thing and said, "Why?" Yes, please let us know if this stuff is pertaining to you.
B.
We just had a ton of hate.
And that voice that kind of sounds almost Spanish. It said hiding.
Jennifer Stanley
Hiding
said,
B.
accident fits 3 and 7, and Angel also illness.
What were the others she said?
Keep
Yeah,
saying
but-
B.
Is there any that you want to change out?
Well, you only get to change one, so you can pick one. She didn't see all the cards. She had otherworldly, astral, honor, hiding, accident, mother, angel, and illness. Help. Real quiet. Honor.
I did hear that.
That's a card right there.
Clear as day.
She said no. She doesn't want to change one. All right.
Who is next?
Who was next on our list?
Should be Lou.
Oh, it might have been.
We already did her. Can something come through here and tell me who the next person is? That's understandable, Jennifer. You don't have to.
I'm pretty sure it
What'd
was,
she say?
Don't want to talk about that.
Oh. Dory was on the list, but I think there's a couple people before her. Y'all feel free to jump over to our Patreon.
Is it Janice Fulton?
Yeah, Janice. She might have been the next one. I think Aaron wanted to do one too.
I'm Sam Ghost Thomas.
I haven't seen him comment yet.
Me neither. They were asking Dory about how you did us to do readings for him, and then she said just ask. So that's the only.
Well,
So you said
I know that
Janice?
Janice asked, and I know that Dory asked before that.
Well, then I would say it'd be Dory and Janice.
I'll go ahead and do
Like
Janice,
Aaron.
since I know she technically did. ask
Dory,
first.
Janice.
Aaron
Dory
also
said I
asked.
think it's me, and Janice said Dory. So we'll do Dory, and then Janice, and then Aaron.
And that's it.
Yeah, and then we'll cut it off of that, and this thing just said Aaron. So Dory,
This is for
Janice,
Dory.
and Aaron. Yes.
Can you come through that spirit box and tell me who this is for, please? Let us know that you're helping guide this this reading.
Yeah, we got you, Aaron. It was close. Coco, we may do this another time. We just said we were going to cut it off on, we're going to do Dory's, Janice's, and then Aaron's, and we're going to be running out of time. So we might be able to do it on one of our Patreon streams, or we'll do it again on another one. keep saying dead. Girl.
Letter D, and then D.
Girl with a D, that's a boy. What up? Object. Letter R. Night. Movement, and I think this thing just said pendejo. It sounded like pendejo, which is Spanish, and it's not a very nice word. Underground
With another
another D. Well, that makes sense. This is for Dory, right? All these D's popping up. Day. You got day and night. The lonely stoner seems to free his mind at night. Shadow. Number 6. Cryptic. All right, Dory, it's kind of up to you to make sense of that. And again, as we've said, if there's a card that doesn't really kind of help you put it together, we can change one card.
Maybe there could be something going on. Just a guess. Maybe there could be something going on with the little girl in her house, and seeing the shadow both day and night.
You're very welcome, Lou. Have a good night.
Catching the movement would be with the shadow, but that's what my mind immediately goes to.
And again, it's entirely possible that none of this works for you, and it may not have been about you in the first place to begin with. So, but it seems like the last couple we've done, people are like, yeah, that's hitting pretty close to home. So.
Terry, why don't you come sit for a minute? Let me get my back break.
Hey, Angela Golf Marie. How many D's? I have 2 brothers. There were 2 D's. I think that just said Dory. I really do. Thank you. I'm a Sam Ghost Thomas. No, there's 2 D's on there, Dory. I will tell her that, for sure. Dory said I have shadow figures. My granddaughter is having a birthday Sunday. So that could be the girl, the day.
Sun. Day. Also,
girl.
Actually, that's a symbol for
Hola.
Mercury.
She said change cryptic, please.
Nope. Pull from here.
No problem, Sam.
That is
Secret. With a G.
down.
It's no secret. She's down with the goons.
Yep.
Yeah. Sound like Matt. I thought I was in trouble. Day night is balanced to me, yeah. Pick up. Under. So,
Underground.
really?
Girl shadow movement underground is a secret.
All right, Dory, we're going to wrap the cards up. If you want to tell anything else to the chat about how it pertains. And then, who we got? Janice?
Yeah. Last one, and then Aaron.
Janice and Aaron. Yeah.
Nobody else just heard Dory.
She said, I have no secrets. Maybe someone is keeping one from me. That's a good point.
Terry. What? Secrets.
Ooh, excuse me.
Check that all the way up. All the way up.
There's no need to be scared, Janice. It's when Terry starts sacrificing his own blood drops on the cards that you got to be worried about it.
That's what I just did off camera. In the cardinal directions on the outside.
Yeah, you do north, south, east, west. North, south, east, west, and you also do
The cardinals first up. Like that.
and then take away your north, your farthest north, south, east, and west. And you start to go north, south, east, west.
All right, here we go. This is for Janice. Desire. Looks like with a letter S
Mercury.
and Mercury symbol. Window. I have Ra and an O. Hatred with N and fire.
Fire in the chip.
Lock.
Lock. 2, or no, that's,
Or the number 4. And I don't.
that looks like a 4 too, but I know it's a sign.
Yeah. Well, it's a zodiac sign. I just can't remember which one. Electromagnetic.
Age. Again, that card has the number 9 on it. She's already saying, oh God. Father.
With the Ankh. With the number 1. And the Ankh.
It's a male symbol, isn't it?
It's Ankh. It's Egyptian.
And the secret card. You know what's weird about that is all of those cards right there, to me, would make perfect sense for Lulu at Randolph. You got like Desire, Father, Lock, and it looks like the damn jail cell door at Randolph. Secret. There's the window thing there. Age 9, which she was young when she got pregnant. Electromagnetic, it is what it is, but just kind of would like if we had that. Right.
Yeah.
Dory said Janice, the window. Dory said EMF. And again, Janice, you can pick one card to replace, but you can also feel free to tell the chat if it applies and how so. And if it doesn't and you think it's total BS, that's okay too. You can tell them that.
Or if you just want to say it pertains and you don't feel like talking about it.
We're keeping you up, bud.
Get out.
Now,
Dory said we were talking about the window earlier, Janice.
Interesting.
I don't know really what that means, but
Well, I guess they've been having some conversation about a window. My brother visited me in my window.
ah,
She said she might be in shock. And again, is there one that you want to change? My nephew is in and out of jail. Oh, there's that. Her deceased brother. Yeah, I figured that. If there's anybody that's communicating with us through
Change
this,
9.
can you?
Change 9.
Do you know what Janice's brother's name was or is? Can you tell us that name?
Closet.
D and chaos.
E and chaos.
And since there's a delay, Janice, what was your brother's name, if you don't mind me asking? I've heard Philip and Nick so far. Which is weird because we get those names a lot.
We also have 2 N's on here.
Adam.
Father to Janice. Dory is pointing out the father card. I heard Adam as well. Piano? George. See what the name just put on there?
Well, I guess we'll wrap it up with
We got
Aaron's real
Aaron's.
quick.
Yep. All right, last one, guys. This one's for Aaron. Aaron Bates, I believe. If you're still in the chat, let us know so we have your attention.
You see the one with the tones?
Somebody else shuffle with them. See if it's any different. You've already shuffled once.
Aaron's here. Okay.
That was a good choice, though. Casey plays a lot of cards. Like he's as good at shuffling as he is tying knots, dude.
Well, those cards
What
upside
kind of
down.
knots?
Supposed to
Huh?
So what kind of knots?
That actually comes into play.
What
Really?
knots?
Yeah, we haven't been doing it, but remember the very first time we did it, Keeler said that you have to take into account what direction the card's in too. Similarly to like tarot cards and stuff, we just haven't been doing that.
Well, it says you don't have to. You can. It said it can pertain to people in that direction or whatever. Dory said, Janice, think about it. We talked about that today. Your brother being the father of your nephew, naturally.
Whoop whoop.
Janice said it was spot on, yes. And Aaron is here, so here we go.
Those 2 that were upside down actually flipped over and lost.
Okay. Alright.
He is warning me about his son because his son is on the same path. And Dory said, exactly, Janice. Janice said my brother overdosed. Wow. I think there was an accident as the card, too. Yeah. Angela, no, we have not tried that. That's a good idea, though. She said, have you tried collecting rainwater to use for adding energy to the room?
Interesting.
All right, here we go.
Lost.
Lost
The letter G.
until you started following GPS. So good. Dusk.
Star David and the letter N.
Past.
Bridge.
Bridge.
The left foot.
Future. Past and future. See?
What's the time on it?
Huh? The time, it looks like 4:15.
You guys like 30, 20. We're not 30.
Suffering. What is the picture on that card? Can't tell what that is.
That is a
That's
goldfish.
disciples.
That is a goldfish out of water
Fish out of water.
with Poseidon's trident. Or Neptune. I guess that's it.
Janice also said she has a warlock bound to her closet.
Word. Can I have him?
Video. All right, Janice. See if any of these cards are making sense to you, and if you, oh, I'm sorry, Aaron, and if you want to pick one to replace. I was reading her comment, and that immediately what I said. Ba, ba, ba.
I love that song, but every time I hear it, I immediately think of Batman.
Yeah, oh yeah, yeah.
And he's in that little, the whale or whatever. I compare you to a kiss from a rose
I think of the Shark Week commercial. Have you seen that?
I don't
Shark, where he's performing it like live concert on on
Oh,
the ocean,
yeah.
and it's like the shark comes out to eat him, and it's like bad week to be a seal.
I think the first one that popped in my head was like, I think it's called Family Vacation or something like that. When they're in that
Yes, this
German
absolutely
car
makes
and they
sense.
start singing it.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Can you hold my cards up again? The first.
I am not left-handed. Help me out there, bro.
The first what? The first three? There's the first one.
Lost. Dusk.
Bridge.
Bridge. I love Dory's comment right there. And again, anything that you want to change, just let us know. Hey, thank you for joining us, Jen. Have a good evening.
Yeah, that was pretty crazy, for sure.
Well, thank you for joining there, Amber.
Yes, I said it's a long, drawn-out story, but my ex I found dead from an overdose, and he had sent me a video message beforehand letting me know it was basically an accident. Wow.
Wow.
Pretty
You know
wild.
what, Coco?
Anything you want to change?
Yeah, is there a card that you wanted to change?
Thank you, Coco.
She said I'd have to tell you the whole thing for it to make sense to you, but the video card plays into that.
Makes sense.
Amber Rose. Isn't that like that celebrity lady's name too?
What's Khalifa's baby mama?
Yeah, like super.
Yeah.
I didn't know she was in the paranormal.
He was trying to escape something from his past and got hospitalized. No card changes. Wow. Cool.
Well, I guess we've ran out of time. But everyone watching, thank you all so much for joining us tonight.
Yes, thank you guys. We appreciate it.
We greatly appreciate it. And remember, hit up our Patreon link, join. There's multiple options for you, as well as what tiers you can choose and whatnot. PayPal, if you feel like dropping a donation, that's always appreciated. Links in the chat. Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, YouTube. Check out our documentary on Amazon Prime, A Voice for the Silenced, and Uncovering Wilden. Please leave us a review if you have not. And thank y'all for joining.
Thank you guys.
It's been a pleasure.
All the Goon Squad patrons. We'll see you guys Sunday.
Goon Squad!
Woo, woo.
Thank y'all.
Oh yeah, Terry's on. I was like, what?
Yeah.
can't see
I'm still here.
I know, but I can see you. I can see your elbow and your knee. Yeah, there you go. All right, guys.
It's called
Appreciate it.
an elbow.